earlier when we were talking about working out and the whole gayness and all that
Whoa,
stuff.
whoa, you starting a
No,
lot.
and
Okay.
I had to, yeah, because it
Okay,
was
okay.
I just my bad. And
Nah, you said it. You said it. I'm glad we got it on record. That's
yeah,
all.
yeah. Yeah,
Yeah,
yeah.
yep.
And I always have to be careful what I say because once
Nah,
again,
show your true
no,
colors,
listen,
man. Go
no,
ahead.
listen to what I'm saying. I always have to be careful for what I say because I am an ally of the
Nah,
LGBTQ
you're
community.
not ally. Get the
No,
fuck out of here.
no,
Now,
no,
now
hold
you're an
on.
ally. Who
Well, no,
says you're an ally? You can't just say that you're an ally. It's like a
hold
random white person saying that I'm an ally
if you let
for
me,
BLM.
if you let me,
You're right.
if you
I'm
let me
sorry.
finish. Okay.
I'm sorry.
I do run a pantry that only serves them. You do know that, right? Like you do know
Yo,
that is my day job. You do know that,
listen,
right?
listen. Do you? I do, and so I'm
Okay, all
listening.
right,
I'm listening to you, but do
right.
you not hear yourself?
No, that I'm just telling you. Listen.
I get it. I'm not saying that you're wrong. I'm saying that you saying that because you serve gay motherfuckers soup that
I
you
don't
are
serve a soup.
what? I'm just saying we talking
I
about a
got you.
pantry, right? So
Yeah, yeah,
okay,
yeah.
whatever. You serving them fucking
Because
whatever.
you weren't letting me
Because you
finish.
serve them food that makes you an there's do you know how many racist people serve people of color in pantries?
Yeah, but I'm saying what
So
I'm
that's all I'm
trying to say.
saying.
Yeah,
But
yeah.
continue.
I get what you're saying, but what I'm trying to say is I was trying to say that that whole term, the whole gay and all that stuff, has been watered down where it's used for everything. And when I say certain things, or when other people say certain things, they're misconstruing the meaning of the word gay. That's all I'm saying. So when we were talking earlier about the whole gayness about going to the gym,
Hmm.
I felt like certain parts were like the whole gay with the gay, and then there were things like, yo, that's just gay, right? So I was trying to explain to you earlier that when, and it's true, I don't, once again, I don't know how it is, but when you're going to the gym and you're doing a wonderful job, whatever your goal is, and you're a guy, most of the comments come from other guys, but that doesn't mean working out is considered gay. And that's what the podcast, when the two guys were talking, that's what they were that's what they were comparing working out to being gay about.
What was the name of the podcast?
I don't know. I have to look on my
All right, so
timeline. Because
it
when I
doesn't
look on
matter.
my timeline, sometimes the reception,
Yeah.
sometimes you can't hear me and stuff like that.
No, no, I
Um
was just asking just because like so I can be able to look back for
yeah, yeah,
context and
yeah,
stuff.
yeah,
That's
yeah,
all.
yeah, yeah,
But you
yeah,
could give
yeah,
us
yeah.
more context.
So basically, so all in a nutshell, one of the guys, I guess some guy owned the gym and he was just trying to say like, yo, that's gay. Like, how are you going to the gym and you over a certain age and you always want to work out? You're not an
Mhm.
athlete, all this other stuff. And I was just seeing that as like, what is like, why is everything have to be, why is a label have to be put on everything? If someone is 70 years old and they're working out and they're always posing in the mirror, another person, it's messed up that another person would come and be like, yo, that's gay. And that's not really gay. That's just a guy wanting to see his body and how he looks. Like, what is that all about? That's all I'm saying. That's all I'm saying.
But all right, but you do understand what I was saying earlier when we had talked. Like
Yeah.
like I feel like it is because it's always context and it's always perspective. So it's like
I'm
when
about
you're
to mute.
speak
I'm about to. I don't mean to cut you off. I'm about
no
to
no
put my screen on. No, keep talking because I'm doing something. I can keep
no
talking.
no
I can hear you.
you're good.
Yeah,
But
yeah.
it's one of those situations where like we was talking about before, right? Where it's
Right,
like you're in the situation where it's context or perspective. You get what I
right.
mean? So now we're talking about where it's like if I'm in the perspective of a woman and I am looking at a male's Instagram that I am interested in, and I'm like, oh wow, look at your body, blah blah blah, whatever, whatever. And
Mm-hmm.
then I go into the comments, and it's 1,500 comments of 1,400 men saying, "Wow, nice physique." I can see how a woman would say that is gay because the ratio of women to men commenting on a male's physique is staggering numbers. You know what I mean? So it's like
Mm-hmm.
it's one of those where you got to understand it and be like, okay, I could see why from that perspective. Now from another
Mm-hmm.
perspective, if it's one of the situations where it's like you like, yeah, I mean, you don't know, bro. Niggas, bocce man's out here, right? So it
That's
might
true.
it might be one of those situations where it was like, oh, excellent form, and then you check in his history, and this nigga is talking about excellent form on
Okay.
damn near every single one of this nigga's posts. So like, it's like, come on, bro. Like, what
But
are we
how
doing
often
at
does
this
that? But
point?
how often does that
I
really
don't know.
happen?
I'm not
Oh,
checking the
okay. All
numbers.
right.
I don't know.
I
I'm not
got you.
checking the numbers. You
I
get what I
got
mean?
you.
I'm
I
just
got you.
saying
Yeah.
on the aspect of different perspectives. If it's a person that
Yeah.
checks those perspectives, you know what I mean? Now
Yeah.
we're just talking off of just men being like how we was talking, mental health or whatever the case may be. So it's like
Yeah.
maybe I'll give you an example, right? Maybe it's an example of a guy who is maybe skinny or maybe overweight. And those two perspectives, there's other guys that are watching that guy that is skinny or overweight. And they
Mm-hmm.
are skinny and overweight. So if I'm a skinny guy and I'm watching a guy work out and it's 1,500 or 1,400 skinny guys, and we're watching this one skinny guy go from 120 pounds to 160 looking clean, all of us are looking at that like that's motivation, and we're willing to be able to text and comment and then create a community, which then would be like, oh, these niggas is gay, they want to work out together and get diesel and buff. You know what I mean? Some people would think that. You know what I mean? And it's a lot of times you think that even like with guys that work out, like you see niggas is all benching 400 and they working out, and then those are the only guys that are commenting. Niggas that bench 400 are commenting on another nigga's post like, oh well, his form isn't like this, or
Mm-hmm.
he should have did, because they're the
Mm-hmm.
only ones that have insight to even comment.
I
You
got
get
you.
what I mean? So it's one of
Sure.
those where like that's how I just look at it. I just think it's like different perspectives where everybody's gonna look. Now once
Let me
again,
let me ask you, why do you go to the gym?
I go to the gym so I can feel like I've done something and my body doesn't just feel like blah, right? And then
Okay.
I also go to the gym because if I'm in like if I like, we talked about it, you know what I'm saying? Like if I have a certain physique, obviously you want, a lot of times you want to model it off of something. You get what I mean? And I
Sure.
and I can understand where people could take that and be gay. Like, you know what I mean? If
Yeah.
it's like me and you were having a conversation, I'm like, I want a body like Ghost. A nigga could hear that shit and be like,
Yeah.
the fuck, nigga, that shit sounds wild. You know what I mean? But you know
Yeah.
what I mean. And it's like, I'm nigga trying to get stocky, but then it's like, fuck you mean? So what you saying, this nigga stocky? You saying you looking at
Yeah.
Ghost legs, my nigga? You saying like you want fucking ghosts? That shit sound crazy, you know?
Yeah.
So, but
Yeah.
we already talked about that, and then that's the
Yeah.
other
Yeah.
part of the New York City. Everything is pause and this, but it's one of the
Mm-hmm.
most pausable cities. You know what I'm saying? Like these are niggas
Mm-hmm.
that be out here in SMD freely. You know what I'm saying? Like
Mm-hmm.
we just
Mm-hmm.
having a conversation, and niggas is throwing franks. You get what I mean? So
Yeah.
it was
Nah.
what the one nigga did. One nigga said something else. It was like the niggas, they say SMD. Oh, jacking. Like, you know how niggas be like, nah, I'm not jacking that. He was like, that
Yeah.
shit gay too. He was like, how niggas say I'm not jacking? Jacking what? Like, that's a gay, you know what I'm saying? So it was a lot of like
Yeah.
terms. I forgot. It was like a list of 10 things that a dude was like, but of course, he was probably from like Indiana or some shit.
Yeah. All right. All right. Just curious. Everyone goes for different reasons, so
Yeah, yeah.
Um. I was just so curious because, like I said, I always see posts, and I'll be like, "Yo," the posts be like, they have a post like, "What you think is gonna happen in the gym when you start going to the gym?" And y'all have a guy with like a whole bunch of women around, but it happens to be men, though. Like when it's just a weird space, bro. Like
I think, but these day and times are a weird space, right?
that's the
No,
society made it like that, bro.
but I mean, once bro, it's stuff like if you go back in the day and we talking about like Spartacus and you know what I mean, like these
Mm,
niggas that's the only one I can say is Spartacus because they was talking about how niggas was, and I'm not saying this is okay, right?
mm,
But I'm saying these niggas was taking boats and trips and shit like that for months, years, and then coming back a lot closer than they was before they left, right? So if
mm, mm,
we talking about examples like that, or even if we talking about examples of like modern day niggas like we watch Unk and them working out and shit. You know what I'm
mm,
saying? Niggas
mm,
be
mm.
slapping each other chest and shit and
Yeah, yeah,
rubbing each other muscles, or you watch a nigga like like when niggas be playing football and shit like that, it's there
God.
there's a level of a perspective that you could look at it and be like, yo, that shit is damn near gay. When I watched the Iron Mike and or not Iron Mike, what's the Pump Iron, and it's Arnold
Yeah,
Schwarzenegger. That's like one of the shits
yeah.
like, everybody watch to get you hyped, to make you, if you have ever said, I'm gonna work out and you got any type of motivation, there's no way in the world that you didn't watch that movie, right? We could
Oh
just admit
yeah.
that. Right? So when watching that, when we see that, when Arnold coming in, how them niggas is admiring his muscles and you know what I mean? Like touching him and
So
hit.
so I'm glad you said that, right?
Mhm.
So you're gonna laugh.
Yeah, go
So
ahead.
a lot of times when I'm about to go to sleep, I turn on YouTube and I watch different influencers who work out, so different techniques on like different sets, different diets. And one day I was watching it and the Mrs. Vulcan was like, the fuck are you watching another guy work out? So on the outside, when she's looking at it, she be like, why is my husband looking at this, this white
Early in
nigga
the
bench
morning.
press? No, it was
Yeah.
late at night. It was like 11 o'clock
Oh,
at
that's
night.
even
But
freakier. That's
yeah.
even freakier. That's even freakier, bro.
Right, right. But I'm watching it like I'm watching it, so when I wake up in the morning, it's fresh in my head. So I'm gonna try that tomorrow. So it's just like when other people on the outside look at it, they be like, "Yo, that shit's gay." But when you in the gym and that shit is normal. You
It
understand what I'm
is.
saying?
It is until you look at it like that.
I got
Like
you. I
you
got you.
have to, like bro,
Yeah,
you have to look at it, and not saying like you have to look at it from her perspective
yeah,
as just
yeah,
being
yeah.
like, oh, this nigga is gay. But we talking about like, I don't know, man. It's a slippery slope, like I said.
No, I get it. I get it.
You know what
I
I
get it.
mean?
And I think that's why I probably paused. I I think that's why I probably uh have been hesitant to watch Magazine Dreams.
Oh,
Uh
my son, he got freaky.
because
He got
yeah, I
super
know,
freaky for
but
no reason.
I just don't. I'm not.
You still didn't
I,
watch
I
it?
like. I like.
It's not
I
that
haven't
bad.
seen it yet. So
Yeah,
I
yeah,
like
it's not
Jonathan
that bad.
Majors. Yeah,
They
yeah,
don't even show him really, you know what I mean, getting,
yeah,
you know,
yeah,
it's
yeah,
just it's just a wham bam, and then he was like, he looked at his stomach, and then he looked at his stomach, and then the white dude was looking at him, and he was like, "You want to touch him?" he
yeah.
was he was like, "Yeah," and he was like, "Go
Yeah.
ahead," and then he went and he touched him, and then it was like cut scene to homie laying in the bed. It might have been a second of like you know what I mean? And then it was like cutscene, the homie laying in the bed, and then Jonathan Majors like sitting on the edge of the bed, stressing like, damn, I just gave
Yeah,
up the booty. You know where to
yeah,
be. And then the phone rang, and then homie get up out the bed, and then he like, yo, you good? And he like, yeah, 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 I'm good. And he went off into the room. He was like, no, baby, I'm not doing nothing. I love you. So he must have been talking to his wife or something. But
yeah. It hasn't come up on any streaming services yet, so I try to wait until certain movies come out just so I can see it for free. That's all.
okay,
I got all the streaming channels, so it's just like I'm surprised that one in particular haven't come up because I finally watched The Monkey. I finally watched
the monkey. What's the monkey? Oh, with
The
the like
Monkey.
monkey shine, the little
Yeah,
baby.
yeah, yeah.
Okay,
I finally
you liked
saw
it?
that. Yeah, I didn't. So
It was okay. I liked
it was
it.
okay. It was
It
like
was
a
not
horror
bad,
comedy. Yeah,
but
yeah,
it wasn't
horror
bad
comedy.
though. It was
Yeah, it
good. It
wasn't
ended
bad.
good. A good story.
Yeah,
Little
yeah, yeah,
twins.
yeah, yeah.
Yeah,
I saw that in Final Destination.
you like that?
Finally, I like that too. It was good how they did Bloodlines. They supposed to be coming out with another one.
I don't know if they should. Why
Well,
not?
the
Right?
guy died, Tony Todd.
Who?
The black guy, Tony Todd. He died.
Oh, Candyman.
Yeah, yeah, Candyman. Yeah, yeah, he
Okay.
died. That's why I think they dedicated that, and a couple other movies. So, but I'm gonna watch Magazine Dreams eventually,
Okay.
and then
You saw. You didn't see Weapons.
I did not see Weapons yet. I think I might try to see that tomorrow though.
Did you see Together?
No, I have no issue of seeing Together because I'm not the biggest James Franco guy.
Dave.
What do you mean, Dave? I thought it was
That's
James
Dave.
Franco. What do you
That's
mean that's
Dave.
Dave? What are you
That's
talking about?
Dave. His name is Dave.
What do you mean? Whose name is Dave? What are you talking about?
The person who was in the movie Together.
I thought it was James Franco.
His little brother, Dave.
Oh, that's his little. I didn't know he had a little brother.
Yeah, that's his little brother,
Uh,
Dave. From
no, I didn't know that.
no, so he's the same guy who was in
I thought it was James Franco. I didn't know it was Dave Franco.
James Franco is from Pineapple Express.
Yeah, I know who James
And
Franco is.
yeah, but so Dave Franco is from, we saw Neighbors.
Yeah.
Neighbors, he was in that. He was a
Oh,
brother
so
he was in Neighbors. He was in you know what else he was in? He was a nigga that was killed in the beginning of, what's the one movie that was on Netflix and motherfucking what's my man name? What was a movie where it was on Netflix and was like, I think it's called Seven or Six something. And it's
hmm
like he was driving a car in the beginning, and the nigga
hmm
did like a little stunt move, and he turned, and the pipe went into his neck. That's him. He's the same one from that too.
Oh, all right.
You know what I'm talking about, bro.
Yeah, yeah,
I
yeah,
think it was Underground Six. That's the name of it. Underground
yeah,
Six. The
yeah,
shit with
yeah,
Deadpool.
yeah, 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 yeah. Okay. Yeah, I thought it was James Franco. I just saw Franco
James
and then I
Franco
saw
canceled.
all right.
He got canceled for having sex with a 17-year-old.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. I'm like, yo, I ain't think he was back in the movies, but that's Seth Rogen's boy. I heard they don't even talk no more.
Yeah, they stopped talking because of that. He
Yeah,
was
yeah,
like
yeah.
Seth Rogen was like he had to separate himself, and then James Franco basically did his whole
Yeah,
sobriety,
yeah.
sobriety and therapy, and then
You
he came
said that
back and was
Together wasn't even good, so
it
I have no
wasn't
urge to. Yeah, I have no.
it
Bro,
wasn't
I have no urge. I have no urge
it,
to see
it
it.
literally ended with them becoming they. Like,
Mm.
and then I had a conversation with it, and so we on the subject of gay, right? So I had a conversation of a gay dude, or I had a
That
conversation
subject
with a
of
gay
gay.
dude. No, for real. I
Yeah,
had a
yeah, yeah.
conversation with a dude. He cuts hair, and this nigga is not no like flamboyant nothing. I first found out that he was gay, and I'm talking about this nigga. I've been cutting his hair for mad long, right?
Right.
And regular nigga, and not saying like because you gay, you're not regular nigga, but I'm saying like you would. I'm saying regular nigga as in you would think that they're not gay, right?
Sure.
So we were having a whole conversation, and I think we was like talking in the barbershop, and somebody was saying something, and somebody said something that was about gays, and he was like, I was doing this edge up, and he was like, "Damn, why you think that about us?" So that was my
hmm
first time that I found out that he was gay, and then I had
Right.
to like quietly explain, and then the person had heard too, and then it was just one of those. We thought we was all having a heterosexual conversation, and unfortunately, there was a gay person in it, and now we had
Yeah,
to
yeah, yeah, yeah.
explain like, "Yo, my bad, we didn't mean to offend you." So,
Right.
um, that was my first time finding out. So anyway, we was just talking about it the other day with the with I just fucking what the fuck was that we was talking about before we was talking about the gay shit? That shit completely threw me off because I was about to say his name, but I definitely can't say his name. I'm gonna have to edit this out. Uh,
Yeah, I got you.
what was I saying before I had transitioned into since we were on the gay subject? This specifically what we were talking about.
We were talking about James Franco, and then you said being that we on the subject of gay, and I'm like, damn, I thought we passed the whole gay part.
No, because it was a point.
That's where your homophobia and all that stuff kicks in.
No. I'm telling you, it was definitely a correlation because I
Yeah,
was
I
we
don't
was
know what the
talking about
correlation is, but
that's why I got you because it's my man. I was thinking about the
sure.
homie name and I said his name. I fucking forgot about it though
Yeah, yeah, I got you.
because I definitely was about to say his name real quick and I had to
I got
backpack.
you.
Hold on,
I
give me two
got you.
seconds.
Like I feel like eventually as we keep going in all of our pods and stuff like that and our recorded talks, we have to
Mhm.
address certain serious topics and like whether or not my brother has any homophobia tendencies,
You started the whole pod off with
has
that though. You started the whole pod off
yeah, what's wrong with that?
with okay, and so that's what I'm saying. So that's why I said staying on the subject. It was
I
already
am an,
staying on the subject.
I am an ally, so you know.
There we go. Okay.
You know what I mean?
That's like being like, I'm an ally because one of my kids are gay. That doesn't mean that you're not, you know what I'm saying? That's like a
No,
white girl.
you can
That's
no,
like
you
a
can say
white girl.
that.
That's like, no, that's like the white women that fuck a black nigga and then be like, I'm not racist. I could say nigga because I have black kids. No, you're not a part of the
Uh,
community just because you did one deed for the community. Do you understand what I'm saying?
I get what you're saying, but I get what they're saying too. It depends on your actions, right? Like I
Okay.
can't listen to what I'm saying. I agree with you, right?
Okay.
But at the same time, if I'm going out and throwing water balloons at gay people and calling people all types of names and all that, and then say I'm not homophobic because I work for such and such, then that's wrong. But
hmm
if I've never gone out and done such things and then come out and say I'm an ally, you should take me for my word because I've never done any actions to say otherwise. That's where the slippery slope is. So if a white girl is married to a black guy and she's constantly saying nigga, 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 and I don't understand in the hood, and I'm not, and niggas is on Section 8, and then says, I can't be racist because my husband is black, you're gonna be like, nah, bitch, you're lying because you are constantly saying wrong things about us. But if she's
Okay.
never done that and says she's an ally because she has half black kids and her husband, you should take her for her word. That's what I mean by that.
Like Rachel Dolezal.
Uh, um, yeah, because listen, I never understood the uproar over her. Like, so what? So what?
I
What
don't
has
know.
she
I'm
ever
just
done?
asking.
Yeah,
That's
yeah, yeah.
I
Yeah.
don't have anything that she's ever done. I'm just saying
Right.
she's an example of a
Correct.
person who hasn't had any dirt brought up
Right.
about her, and
Right.
she is trans black,
Trans
but
black.
she's not accepted as such, right?
Well, that's just people hating. There's a lot of black people in the community that didn't do half of the things that she did, and they were hating on her because she was really a white person. Like that was whack.
She
But
got all black kids and all that, right?
yeah, yeah, yeah. So that's what I mean by the whole ally. Listen, I ain't gonna even get too specific, but I'm sure we know some people that are in uh, quote unquote interracial relationships and feel that they are an ally to that race but we know that they have done or said some things about that particular community that their spouse is a part of that have racist tendencies. And we'd be like, yeah, all right.
Mm, I
So
mean,
that's what I mean by me being an ally. I have never gone out and gay bashed anyone.
I'm just saying I don't think that and I
Sure.
believe you. I'm not saying that you gay
Yeah,
bash
yeah, yeah,
anyone,
yeah, yeah, yeah. Sure,
but
sure.
I just don't think that you can announce whether you're an ally or not. I think you would have to get someone of the community to co-sign you.
Oh, I have been co-signed already.
But you can't just say, but that's like somebody
I
being like,
have.
listen, that's like a white person
Sure.
saying, I have my N pass. I can't let that fly until I see the nigga that gave you that N pass. And then me and that N pass
Well, you'll
giving
never see
nigga,
that because you have
I know
you'll
I'm
never
fine.
see
I
that.
don't
Yeah,
need
yeah,
it.
yeah,
No,
yeah.
I don't
No,
need
I
it.
know.
I'm talking about for the masses. Like if we really
I
had
got you.
followers and we really
Oh yeah,
I
yeah, I feel
feel
you.
that you would get attacked right now. Like we would get canceled just because you would be out here like, oh nah, I'm an ally. Let's start the whole conversation off. Let's talk about these gays, and then back and being like, oh, I'm an ally. No,
Yeah, because my
excuse
no, no,
me,
no.
I can talk about the
Listen,
gays because I
I
have a
can
friend that's gay.
no.
That's how
I
you.
mean,
As soon as this conversation started off, that's how it started. It started
okay,
like that.
okay. So let me. You might have a point, but I could literally sit and say, "Yo, the gay community be doing too much." It's true though.
So wait, stop, pause.
So
You're so wait, hold on. So you're saying that you have
I've
clearance?
seen it firsthand, bro. That's what I'm trying to
I've
tell
seen it
you.
firsthand too, but you're saying
Correct.
that you have clearance. Like
I feel
you
like I
have
do.
gay credentials. You have like
I feel
where
like I
people
do.
come in and they have like a press pass and you could like show it to somebody and you could just be
Yeah,
like, okay, and then you
I
get
feel like
past
I
that and
do.
you could say, that's
I
crazy.
feel like
I
I
get it though.
do
You
because I
you
have
live in
firsthand
Harlem though. I believe
experience.
it. You live in
Yeah,
Harlem.
yeah.
I believe
I
it.
live in Harlem, and where I work, I've experienced. And I've told them to their
Oh,
face.
whoa. You gotta relax with the experience. We don't know
No,
what
I
you get what I'm
mean not
saying?
Like
That's that freaky
you're
slippery
doing too
slope.
much. You're doing it's too much
That
right now.
you gotta say pause after
I,
that because we're
okay,
speaking about the community, and since you're a part of the community and you're an
I
ally that
got you.
has experience, what are we talking about here?
Okay,
Like
from what I've seen,
whoa.
from what I've
I
seen, and
don't
nothing
know.
behind closed doors. I'm talking
Let's
about
get
from
off the subject.
conversations. Okay,
All
I'm just telling you. All right,
right. Okay. Nothing
I have
behind
the me.
closed doors is too much
No, not at
information now.
all. Not at
I
all.
don't care what
Nothing.
goes on. Okay. I would hope
Nothing.
so.
Yeah, yeah.
All right.
Nothing. Nothing.
All right.
Nothing. Nothing behind closed doors.
Cool. Cool.
Nothing
Segue.
at all. Yeah. What's the
Segue.
segue?
Let's
What?
sports.
What's up?
Another gay subject. Men in tights.
What about it?
Sports.
Oh, I mean, that's sports though. Like,
Yeah. So like, what's up with sports now? What you got going on? Have you watched any of the
no,
preseason?
I haven't. I
What are you
haven't.
looking forward to?
I'm looking forward to. I'm looking forward to the beginning of the end for
Woohoo.
Kyle Shanahan because I'm over him.
Okay.
I think his the way he picks his quarterbacks are just not modern NFL.
Okay.
I feel like you need strong arm quarterbacks, and he falls the level of all these dink and dunk
Mm.
type quarterbacks. So I'm over him. I am excited that Robert Sala is back as a defensive coordinator for the Niners. I'm back
Oh,
on
he's
that.
back. Okay.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. So I am excited for that. I'm also excited for all my
You
Jet
aren't gonna say
fans.
anything. You just skipped over the whole thing about talking about like Kyle Shanahan,
Yeah,
and
I'm just
you didn't
over him.
mention Purdy.
That's a long.
So are you over Purdy or
Mm,
not? Because I feel like you kind of
I am
skipped over the
over.
fact.
I'm
Okay,
over
that's all.
Purdy. I'm over
Okay. All right.
Purdy.
All
I'm
right.
over him.
Okay.
Which is unfortunate because I actually
Uh,
liked Brock Purdy. I did,
uh,
but like he is a product of his system and having skill players around him, right? So if McCaffrey is not 100%, if Ayuk is not 100%, if Trent Williams is not 100%, then what is Purdy? You know what I mean?
Okay.
And I feel like that's what it's going to be like this year.
Okay.
But I feel like the defense is going to be much better than what people think they're going to be. But I feel like the offense is going to be much worse than what people think they're going to be. And I feel like because of that, because Kyle Shanahan um, has his fingerprint on the offense, the Niners are going to be worse than what people really want them to be because of him.
Okay.
Right. And then they'll look at Kyle Shanahan, but what they really need to look at also is Brock Purdy. That's all.
Who's our
That's
backup?
just my opinion. Mac Jones, bro.
Mac
Mac
Jones.
Jones. Like, what are we talking about?
So I'm gonna say this right now.
Oh boy, go ahead. Go ahead.
Mac Jones gonna have us
Okay.
smoking like a motherfucking cigar. You heard?
All right. So Mac Jones, the Mac Jones that I remember from New England it was atrocious. He's worse than Purdy, and that's how I see it.
I'm just telling you though.
That's how I see it.
He didn't have weapons around him like he
I gotta
has
tell you a
weapons
funny
around
story too.
about Mac Jones.
No, it's another story. You're not gonna
Okay.
like it.
About who?
All right. So I was in the car with my
Okay.
wife and my son, and Chains and Whips came on. You know the song Chains and Whips?
And I don't know it, so it has to
Kendrick
be
Lamar,
something.
Kendrick Lamar and
Oh,
Clips.
I was just about to say. So I was just about to say it has to be something that
Okay.
involves the clips. Yeah,
Okay. So
I
Chains and
don't
Whips.
listen to their music.
I know you don't. I know you don't.
He do.
You're very yeah.
No.
So no, it's okay. I mean, most Kanye fans are like that. Um, so yeah. Um, in the refrigerator. So Change the Whips comes on, and I think I was like, I forgot what I said. I was like, oh yeah, that's Malice and Pusha T. And I
Mhm.
said, and David goes, yeah, I rock with Pusha T. So I said, well, you know, your uncle doesn't listen to Pusha T at all. He's like, yeah, I really can't rock him. He's a Kanye West fan. And I'm like, yeah, do you know what I'm saying? Like, once again, Pusha T is a very underrated MC. If Pusha, you know what Pusha T is like actor wise? Terrence
Bo
Howard.
Bokeem Woodbine.
No, you're pushing it with Bo Keem Woodbine.
He's definitely a
He
bro.
is he is
You
underrated. He
are
is.
first
Hold
off.
on.
We not even first off.
Respect to Bo Keem Woodbine, bro.
What are you? Yeah,
Respect
no.
to my guy
That
Bo
and
Keem Woodbine.
that's the amount of respect he gets. Your man is yeah. This nigga Pusha T
I know
doesn't
Kanye
even
West. Go ahead.
have
Go ahead.
doesn't even know that nigga Pusha T doesn't even have iconic bars like Sticky Fingers. That's the level of Pusha T
Sticky
that
fingers
is not
from
like
Onyx.
from Onyx, my nigga. Like
Okay. Okay.
we
All
talking
right. You're
about
being
like
disrespectful.
no,
That's
bro.
okay.
Like I'm not about to sit here and sugarcoat nothing. Like I understand for him to keep his relevance over this time and for
Okay.
him to do whatever. I tell you this all the time, bro.
Sure.
You sit here and even David, right? Anybody can argue with me. All you have to do is give me one Pusha verse T all the way through that you know. I don't have to know it. You know it. That's you. That's whatever.
Mhm.
Nobody can do it.
Okay.
No push it. And the only time you might be able to do it is if you scour the internet and then it's gonna be some person.
See?
It's gonna be like, I got you. Bars after
Got you.
bars after bars after bars. Bars
Okay.
after bars. And you're gonna be like, okay, yeah, all right,
Okay.
cool. You proved me wrong. But
But
all of
that's not my
these
argument.
no, but that is my argument because for a person to
Okay.
be so, I am so adamant about this person, right? That's like if you were to give me.
I'm just
Um,
saying he's underrated. I never
no,
said he was
listen,
a top
I'm just
MC.
I'm not
You
saying he has to
argue.
listen.
Okay,
No,
go ahead.
no, I'm not saying. I'm saying for you to vouch for a person and say that there's
Yes.
something. Listen, for you to vouch for a person and for you to say that there's
Mm-hmm.
something, that means that you
Mm-hmm.
have to be a fan that has listened to enough of their catalog to be able
Mm-hmm.
to regurgitate anything that they have said at some point in time to let
Mm-hmm.
that person know your perspective once
I got
again
you.
that you're speaking about. But if
I
these
got
people
you.
that keep coming to me about that's like a nigga being like, oh my God, my girl is so fire, she do this, she do that. Okay, if you can't talk about nothing that she do, I don't even give a fuck if it's sexual. If you like, oh, with the two hands and a got, okay, that's something. I know that you
I
have an
got you.
intimate relationship with her. Niggas just be
Sure.
out here talking like, oh yeah, I love Pusha T. On some, all right, you love Pusha T. Why do you love Pusha T? For what?
Mm-hmm.
Tell me why. Give me 8 bars on why you love Pusha T. And you can't
Mm-hmm.
recite, then you don't love Pusha T. You just out here with you like the nigga that got a Metallica shirt, but you don't know any of Metallica songs. You just like it for the image. And that's fine. I get it. I
Mm-hmm.
respect it. He's everywhere. He has the
Mm-hmm.
Nipsey braids. He looks like he could fight, right? He's dark skinned. He wears
It's
a
dark
fucking
skin.
stocking cap. Like there's so
Mm-hmm.
many reasons why if I am just a fan of hip hop,
Mm-hmm.
why I would look at him and be like, Drake is a light skinned nigga that be changing his accent all the time.
Mm-hmm.
But this nigga be with mad hood niggas. He talk about cocaine. He runs with a lot. All right, he been around since the 90s. Oh shit, he say shit. I'm not saying he don't say shit. He say shit that you be like, oh, or it flow with the beat like damn, bro. I was trying to think of his verse on Marcialago. Like
No,
that's what like
I
one of
got
the.
you.
You get what I'm
I don't
saying?
listen.
So then,
I'm not. Oh, go ahead.
no. I was about to end it with Drake, and that's the only reason
Oh,
why there's when we talk about Drake and you be like, oh, and
oh
I'm not
God.
trying. Listen. I'm not trying to end it
Yeah,
with
I'm
Drake to make
listening.
it seem like Drake is better than him. I'm only saying it in
Sure.
the aspect of saying like when you mention Drake and it's always like, oh, it's because he's catchy or because it's whatever. And then when people be
Sure.
like, okay, fine, it's catchy or whatever, but there are bars that you could go back to and say it, yo, like even right now, I couldn't even think of what I was talking about before. But I'm telling you, if you were to give me like 2 3 minutes so I could just sit here and zone, bro, I can give you some Drake bars that'll have you like,
I'm
oh
not
shit,
disputing
okay.
that.
I know you're not disputing that. I know you're not disputing
Yes,
that. I'm just saying,
but
nigga, we can
once
sit here
again,
for the rest of this podcast. You not gonna be able to give me nothing.
I got you. I got you. I'm not even, but that is not even my whole Pusha T argument. My whole Pusha T argument is, you, I'm just saying he's an underrated MC. That's it. That
Okay.
is it.
So
That's
what
all.
does
But
underrated
you
mean?
argue it. Well,
What is
because
what is underrated?
he is.
No, what is the let's start with that. No, no, let's not talk about him. Your
Mhm.
definition of underrated.
My definition of underrated is when you talk about MCs, forget the top dogs, but when you
Hmm.
just talk about middle of the road MCs, this person likes this person, person doesn't like this person. People never bring up Pusha T, and I don't understand why they don't. When he is on the same level with a lot of the other MCs, that's all I'm
I
saying. That's
okay.
it.
All
Listen,
right.
for example, I like Jadakiss, right? I like J, but once again, I'm not. Could you let me finish?
I'm just you cannot, and I'm gonna let you finish. I'm sorry. You
I'm trying.
cannot
Oh
even bring
boy,
up Jada Kiss when you were speaking of this nigga, the other half of the clips.
listen to
And
what
that's the reason
You
why.
are cutting me off before I even
Uh,
say
Cause
anything.
that okay. I'm
I'm
sorry.
not comparing the two. I'm saying I like Jadakiss. I can't recite not 5 bars from him.
That's
You
not
understand what I'm
true.
saying?
If you sit here long enough, you can, bro. If you
I'm
sit here
not.
long enough, I'm not saying we're gonna like test out to sit here long enough. I'm saying I can sit here. bro, if I was like, all right, I'm gonna give you an example, right? There's times when you might be out and about and a Jada Kiss, somebody's driving and they playing because
Absolutely.
I'm not a Locks fan. I got the Locks
Absolutely.
hat and shit like that. I got a D Block hat,
Absolutely.
all of that. But somebody could drive by with a D Block song or something like that, and they'll say a verse, and you'll hear it, and then be like, finish it, right? That's all I'm saying.
Sure.
First off, ain't no fucking car driving by playing the Locks. And if it, I mean,
That, well,
the clips. And if it is, it's playing by grinding. Or nowadays, I'll give it to you. Any of these songs that they
you
have that I
be,
haven't listened to, I'm just saying, any of these songs that they have. And then besides that, if it wasn't for this point in time that they just dropped this album that they dropped that is supposed to be so hot, and it's a song with
I
Kendrick
mean,
or
it
whoever they
is.
have on it, all right, that's fine. I'm not saying it's not.
Yeah.
It's hot, whatever. If it wasn't for this capsule in time that we have, they won't be playing it. In the future, they will not be playing it. Before this, they were not playing it. So I'll give it
Okay.
to them right now that they're playing it. But if it was before this, right? Before in the beginning of this year, they were not playing nothing that
Okay.
no,
I
they weren't
understand.
playing no
Listen
clips.
to, I listen, just, I listen to what I'm saying.
Okay.
And I want you to just hear me clearly.
Yes.
I am not arguing that he is one of the greatest. Hell, I'm not even trying to put him on the top of a hill or anything. I'm saying when it comes to and I'm a bring and I'm a just like you said when you said people are when someone drives by right and
Hmm.
they're playing a certain song if they're playing a Pusha T song from whatever, whether it's the little corny Justin Timberlake feature that he was on, or the fucking what's the song when it was all in with good music and all them, you know certain Pusha
Yeah, I
T
forgot the name of it.
verses. That's all I'm saying. And sometimes that's what I mean by he's underrated as an MC. That's all I mean by that. I'm not sitting here saying he's my top five. I'm not saying he's my top. I'm not even saying that. Certain MCs when they come out. For example, I'm not a big J. Cole fan, but somebody could come by playing J. Cole and I could do the verse for verse. Do you understand? That's all I'm saying. And that's what I mean by when it comes to Pusha T. Pusha T is not on
Okay.
the level of a goddamn fucking J. Cole. That's not what I'm saying.
This is why, and that's why I'm trying to take
That's
my breath and breathe because
because
I'm.
you're
This is
comparing people. And I don't
you,
I'm
but
not trying to.
and I understand that, and the reason why I get so
Man, why you get so upset?
no,
Adamant,
I
adamant,
yeah,
adamant.
adamant, animated, whatever, right about it is because so there's it's levels to MCing that we already talked about, right?
Yeah, absolutely.
Okay. So let's throw all of the levels in the trash. I'm just gonna talk off of my
You talking about
opinion.
skill when it comes to push T.
No,
I'm not
no,
even talking about
no.
that. But go
I
ahead.
know I'm not talking about skill. I'm because if we're gonna talk
There
about
are
if you're saying
levels.
and I get that, but if we're saying underrated MC,
Yes.
I feel like for me
Sure.
underrated is Big Sean, who is also on Good Music, who has a plethora of music and
He's
has
underrated.
and
Yeah.
has a fan base that is not like we're a fan base because you have a track on this track with seven other people and
Sure.
this track with seven other people and you gotta and every single one of our songs that we love you so much like and I'm not being funny because I'm pretty sure that he does I'm positive that he has concerts, right? But I'm just saying like
Sure.
in reality that man not selling out like how you would think he is selling out because
Sure.
of the simple fact when you're going and you're doing a playlist and you're standing up there and you're performing, how many songs do you have to
Hmm.
keep these people entertained for an hour?
Hmm.
So then now I that's where I take you down from my level of underrated MCs because it's like I can say I can be like, well, he's the underrated MC as far as like a guest star or something like that. You get what I'm
So
saying?
Okay, so let's
You get
stay
what I
there
mean?
for one.
You get what I
I
mean?
got you. I completely understand what you're
Like
saying.
it's like niggas give him this pedestal of the work ethic that other people have put in over whether even if it's a nigga like Big Sean who was in the game way after he was in the game. Big Sean was probably in the game in like maybe 2010. You know what I'm
Okay,
saying? Like
so
Clips was in the game since like early 2000. So you got
yes,
10 maybe 15 years on us. Oh, we no, bro. You put out that one Lord Haveth or whatever that fucking old shit that
Lord willing.
Pharrell, Lord willing, that fucking Pharrell put out, and you have
Okay,
not put out nothing since, bro.
okay,
And you
so
riding the coattails of beefing with niggas because you dark skinned.
okay, okay. So there's a lot to unpack, and I'm not. I'm not because I sometimes I just feel like
I'm just saying, man.
I understand what you're saying. So their last studio album, I believe, was Lord Willing, and I think there was one after it. I think there was one after that.
Okay.
For for years after that, there were mixtapes that shut up. There were mixtapes that came that this dog, yo, bro,
You good. We almost done anyway.
Yorkies, never again. Um, a lot of mixtapes came out where he was on EP releases, he was on a lot of features, and he was with your boy.
Who?
That whole good
That's
music
who.
gang.
I already.
So
That's a whole different what you call it. I told you,
right,
my
so
nigga
right,
is a god. He breathed life in the rappers, bro.
okay, all right. We need to have a whole Kanye West combo because I have a lot of Kanye West songs. I have his whole album. But that's a whole
That's
other
just why. That's
combo.
why David don't like Kanye too. Is just because it's Kanye fatigue, man. And he does a lot of things that makes people be like whatever. But I'm telling you, bro, when he gone, modern day Mozart, bro.
He's
Like
gone now. He's gone already, bro.
no, I'm saying like when
I'm
he's
not
physically
even.
gone off of this earth, modern day Mozart, bro.
So
People
so
going,
so.
20
Oh
years, 30
God,
years,
yo,
40
God.
years, they gonna be playing his music like how they play Michael Jackson shit, like how
Oh
they play,
my
bro, that
God.
man, I'm telling you, bro, it's not, this is not
Thank God.
no
We need to
promotion.
have a whole Kanye West pod.
Uh, we
I
can't, because
cannot
it's not
do
gonna be
this.
enough time.
Kanye West fans are like MAGA, bro. Like
It's not, bro. What makes you not
y'all,
respect him?
bro. It's not that I don't respect him, but
So what are we talking about?
I feel like he has peaked years ago,
Who
and his
hasn't?
peak,
He's
and his
50.
peak, and hold, let me finish. And his peak was so high that no other MC could match. And when I say MC, I mean as an artist, right? He peaked between his ugly ass Yeezys and his nice little album run, which
Revolutionized both the music and the shoe industry. But continue.
what okay, all right. But see, so
Am I wrong though? Am I wrong though? Keep it real. Bro, that's the part that like I
oh
don't
my God.
understand why people fight it. It's like LeBron and this shit, bro.
What did he rev, what shoe did he rev, what was the tell me
Oh,
on the
which one?
revolution, whatever one you choose to.
Music? He didn't
Okay,
revolutionize
fine.
music.
How did he revolutionize music?
His beats and what he was doing. We talking
So
about at the
what,
point. Well, hold
which,
on. I'm gonna explain, and then you
please.
could cut me off at any point.
No, I'm not gonna cut you off.
Let's
The
just
floor is yours.
no because I want us to like go back and forth so you can get an understanding of
I'm
what I'm
not the
saying
biggest Kanye. I'm trying to
and I
understand. I'm
get
not
it,
the
but
biggest Kanye fan, so I gotta
let's
listen.
go Just Blaze and
Sure.
Kanye West and Jay Dilla.
Okay.
They didn't their sound sonically they didn't revolutionize hip hop.
I don't.
See, you can't even answer. So next question. What's up? I got you. Court of law. Let's go.
No, you're the
I
Kanye.
got you,
You're
man.
the
I
Kanye.
got you. You couldn't answer. I just asked you a question and you couldn't answer and you stumbled. Did
I don't know. I
Just
don't
Blaze,
what
Kanye West, and Jay Dilla revolutionize hip hop? The
revolutionize it how?
sonically,
Because they
when they
use
were.
because they use different styles of beats. They revolutionize it. That's
I'm
what you're
talking
saying
about.
to me.
We're going in capsules in time, brother. I'm not talking
Okay,
about. We're just talking about at that point in time when Just
sure.
Blaze was doing Just Blaze, and Jay
Okay,
Dilla had his beats, and Kanye West was fucking with Lupe Fiasco and making
I got
all of
you.
these fucking Rockefeller classics. Did they not revolutionize hip hop?
They took it to another place. That's fine.
So
I'm
boom,
not
that's that.
disputing that.
Wait, hold on. I'm giving
Go
a whole
ahead.
fight, Your Honor. That's all I'm doing. I'm just giving a whole fight. Yeah, y'all asked me to
Oh,
stand in the court of law. You know what I
yeah,
mean? Brother Kanye
sure.
can't be here. I'm just here to stand up. You know what I mean?
I got you.
So that's
I
the
got you.
first thing. Did
Sure.
he or did he revolutionize hip hop? Yes, he did. So now going
Hmm.
forward, and this is just him as making beats, right? So
Hmm.
then we going forward to I'm not gonna say he revolutionized rapping, right? But I'll say, did he not birth a whole genre of rap? And I don't want to say like a genre of rap where like it's maybe classified as like it doesn't have to be like eco-friendly rap or nothing like
Hmm.
that. But like we're
Hmm.
talking about 808s and heartbreaks,
Hmm.
right? We're talking about wearing belt buckles and having a polo shirt and your collar being up. We
Hmm.
talk about the whole backpack rap, literally a term made because he used to walk around with the collar up as a with a backpack and had the MPC in the back, right?
Hmm.
So that's the next stage. That's the first revolution. That's the first evolution of hip hop that he gave with the
Hmm.
music and the beats and stuff like that. And then we talk about style and whatever, right?
Hmm. Hmm.
Then
Hmm.
we going forward to like making albums that's art. Like
Hmm.
there's some albums that are more iconic just visually because of like that teddy bear, like like the teddy bear
Hmm.
flying, or
Hmm.
like
Hmm.
and not even the first teddy bear. The first teddy bear, just a college dropout, where it's just a teddy bear sitting back, and it's like a like maybe like a varsity. It's like brown and yellow. But I'm talking about like
Hmm.
the other one, the teddy bear where like he's flying through galaxies, and
Hmm.
it's like you know what I'm saying. It's like one of those, right? There's literal cover art that are made behind his because that's so revolutionary. You could see that on
Hmm.
T-shirts where like you see a like you might see a Grateful Dead
Hmm.
t-shirt, or you might see a Kiss t-shirt, or like remember Beatles had that one iconic one where they're all walking across the street. You get what I mean? Like it's like a
Yeah,
Beatles,
I got you.
right? So this is like iconic, bro, a living icon, right? So then when you're just talking about just making um the beats, then you transition into just fashion, and then you dive in more into his music and what he did with just the early music and stuff like that. It's like,
Hmm.
okay, I see it, art all the way around, all the way around.
Hmm.
Then you transition into and we could I'm not gonna skip over his bad side, so right, so we transition
No, you
into
don't even have to bring his bad side up.
no, let's talk about it. We transition into him being on the bad side and maybe him just being like, you know what? I don't give a fuck if she had a porn, whatever. I'm still gonna procreate with her and do something else. Niggas is doing that too. My man might have been the first to actually wife up and knock up and create a relationship. We see in Cardi B's out here with offsets, all of this, right? People are
Hmm.
actually going out their way to be like, I at least understand and I want to say he did that like around the same time Jay Z and Beyonce when they hooked up and they still together,
Yeah.
right?
Yeah.
So okay, boom. So then we going through that. Then my man went through his whole shit. Then he reinvented himself before he reinvented himself. Dark Twisted Fantasy. That shit might be like, bro. They can take my Dark Twisted Fantasy, put it on like a gold uh what the fuck you used to listen to? Not no A track. What's it like a record? Like you know what I mean?
Hmm.
Like put that shit on a gold record and like
Hmm.
give it to NASA and like send it into space. You know what I'm saying? So like one day
Hmm.
like aliens might be able to find it and they could understand.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? Like that's how serious I don't know. You don't know Dark Twisted Fantasy. Bro, this nigga had Cyndi Lauper. Elton John, Charlie Wilson, Beyonce, fucking Rihanna. Yo, how do you have all of these people on one song and then people don't like nobody's ever gonna be able to do that. He, like I said, modern day Mozart. So now going past that and then fucking losing his mind, his mom, all of this shit, all of the bullshit, and then making Christian rap where even if all of his shit didn't pop, it was to the point where it's like, oh shit, yo, he's making like he has a lot of good songs in there where it's like, yo, this is really like the balance between like Jesus rap and like popular rap. And then if you go back to
Yeah.
all the way when he dropped Jesus Walks, he's
Hmm.
been doing Christian rap for a long time. Now I don't know if you
Yeah,
heard
I
of this one
know.
dude. His name is Forrest Frank. Have you heard of Forrest
No.
Frank or
Mm-mm.
Hulvey? Yo, it's
Hmm.
mad Christian rappers out here now, like
Hmm.
big Christian rappers, where you cannot say that he's getting millions of streams off of his Christian rap, and it's not opening a lane for these other Christian rappers.
Hmm.
Like, I don't know, bro. Like, I
And
mean, you
Lecrae
know,
as well. Lecrae.
yeah, Lecrae, he picked up my man Andy
Hmm.
Mineo and stuff like that. He from
Hmm. Hmm.
Syracuse, you know what I mean? But I'll just end it with the going back to like the fashion and stuff, you know, revolutionize like sneakers and stuff, and even just
Mm.
fashion. Like we talking about the clothing that kids wear right now, where we talking about super fucking baggy. Now, don't get me wrong. In the '90s, we was wearing that, but there was a point in time that that shit transitioned, where these little kids was walking around with skinny jeans, looking like Jim Jones for a long time. And the only reason why that switched up is because of Kanye.
Okay.
Wasn't nobody wearing nothing baggy like that until that shit started. That nigga started with the fear of God and not even that. And so this is another example of just the person who started fear of God and the person who started essentials literally is the same person who's connected to Emery who started uh the fuck is the name of the it's the other label with the little cotton, what you call it. Both of them niggas was working with Kanye. Both of them was
Okay.
doing the whole, and they explained like how the reason why they
Hmm.
left is because they was fucking with him when they was in
Yeah.
Africa, and he was
Mm.
talking crazy to them in front of this,
Mm.
you know, whatever. And then they came back here and was like, you know, I can't fuck with him. And then niggas started
Yeah.
fear of God. Niggas started fear uh cotton tears or whatever shit like that.
Hmm.
And
Hmm.
then, nigga, you can't say every single shoe that's out right now ain't designed like a Yeezy shoe.
Oh,
You
every single shoe. Okay.
not every single shoe. Come on, you know what I'm saying, bro. Every single like these running shoes, these Reebok shoes, these designer shoes, these Versace shoes, these Dior shoes, these fucking all of the Reeboks, nigga, the Pumas, like them shit's not designed like Yeezys, bro. They don't have this, bro. They don't have, and so that's the part where it's like I ain't even
All
gonna
right.
argue no more because I get
Clearly,
it, man.
he's a father of pop culture, and
And I'm
everyone.
not saying pop
I
culture,
got
bro.
you.
You trying to make it like it's a wide spectrum. I'm saying it from the
I do
perspective
see
of
some of the
him
sneakers. I get it. I get it.
work, not even just the sneakers, the music too, bro.
Okay.
Playboy Cardi and them, nigga, even Lil Wayne, niggas wasn't using auto tune, T Pain and them, niggas wasn't doing none of that. Kanye did it first,
I, I, if I'm not mistaken, T Pain was doing it before Kanye. So don't do that. Don't do that.
bro. You could do the
Hey, we
records
need
and
to go
what
to
you
the. We
could,
need to do the. We
yeah,
need to go.
you could
Hold
do
on.
that.
We need
Do
to
that.
do to the.
That's
Hold
a
on.
fact.
Hold on. Hold on.
Okay,
We need to go to the timeline. I could have
do it.
sworn T Pain was doing auto tune before Kanye, bro.
I don't know. So we if
That was a whole beef. Hold on. That was a whole beef with Jay-Z and T-Pain. And then what happened was when Jay-Z was rapping about T-Pain and all this other
Death of an
stuff,
auto tune.
correct.
I
That
know.
was before Kanye, bro.
I
Don't
don't
do
think it was
that.
before. I don't think it
Don't
was
do
before. I
that.
don't know. You don't
Don't do
know for a
that.
fact. We have to
Okay.
check this. We have to
All
check
right.
this.
We'll check it tomorrow.
That's
Don't
all I'm saying, bro.
even I got you. I got
Now
you
he a
though.
T Pain. Now see you see how crazy. So
Who?
this is listen.
What do you
Hold on.
mean?
Listen.
Who a
Wait.
T-Pain
No,
fan?
bro.
Oh, I fuck with
This is.
T-Pain.
I'm not saying you don't, but you're so anti Kanye that you bring up a nigga from Tallahassee. The fuck is we talking
You
about?
you brought up auto tunes,
And
and
I brought up
I was
auto tune
bringing
just
up.
because specifically
You
we
said
know
because you said
top.
he was the first to do it. He was not, but I
I
got
don't
you.
know that. I don't know that.
Okay.
You don't know that until we check the record,
Okay.
right?
Okay.
Right?
Yeah.
So we could just stand
Yeah.
on that. I don't know.
Sure.
You don't know. We
All
can
right.
agree to
Okay.
disagree. But I'm saying
Sure.
in the simple fact of
Sure.
beyond that, you ain't even you not vouching for nobody, but you like, I know for a fact T
Kanye
Pain.
West.
And exact. That's what that's what you wanted to say. It's okay,
I'm
man.
so
I get it.
but I'm saying that jokingly. Like
No, you hate
honestly,
him.
I have no, I don't hate him.
No, I know you don't.
I have I have a lot of Kanye songs in my rotation. I'm not even gonna lie. I think that the album, the one album I downloaded the whole album. I forgot the name of it. I have eight. I have all of them. So I'm not taking anything away from Kanye.
She got hair so
Um,
long that it looked like weave. Then she cut it all off. Now she looked like Eve. What? Yo, bro. He will all. You can never. And nobody can ever front on him, bro. He proved himself through the game like LeBron James, my nigga. He gave you bars. He gave you consistency. He might have wilded out. He might have fell off. He might have hit his peak.
okay.
That's what happens. My nigga is
I
50.
got you. I got you. I
A
got you.
divorced 50-year-old nigga, we talking about we don't like him because he passed his peak? What the fuck is we talking about?
Who said that?
You said that. It's
I
all
didn't say that.
recorded. You said he was past his peak, and that's
Well,
why
he
you didn't like
is.
him. And you said that's why you
Oh, well,
wasn't fucking with him. Because he was past his peak. Of course,
I
he's
need
fucking 50.
I need you to go back to that and see exactly what I said.
I'ma
I'm
clip
not
that
the
shit.
biggest.
That's a fact.
I'm not the biggest Kanye West fan. That's for me. For
No, I
me,
get it.
that's
You
all I'm
did say
saying.
that. You did say that. You did say that. But
For
I'm
me.
just saying, you said that, but you also said that the reason why you don't fuck with him is because he passed his peak. And my only argument that I was fighting was that okay, it's fine that he passed his
Well,
peak.
I mean that the later Kanye. That's what I'm saying. I'm not.
Yeah, of course, of course, of
But I
course.
mean, but once again, I downloaded his whole album. Whatever it was last year, whatever album that came out, I have his whole album. So once again, I'm saying I don't fuck with him. Like I can't go back and recite bars from all his. I'm not a Kanye West fan because I've never been into Kanye West like that. Now, when he did that visual album, I was like, what? Everybody was like,
Which
oh
one?
my god. When he whatever album came out and he did that whole 30-minute video or whatever
Oh,
it
that
was,
was that was Dark Twisted Fantasy, my nigga.
and
That yo, bro.
everyone was like, oh my god, that
Oh my
there were
God,
other
bro.
artists that did that too. That's what I'm just trying to
No, bro.
say.
No, bro.
Okay.
Nobody
Okay.
did it the way he.
Yes,
Oh my
nobody did it the
God,
way
bro. What
he
the
did.
fuck are we talking about? This is why I get so stressed out about it, bro. Yo, no, for real.
Look at
Like,
Kanye.
yo,
Look at Kanye.
no,
Go ahead.
yo,
Go ahead.
son,
Go
we
ahead.
like to say that somebody has done what he has done. I'm not
Yeah.
saying it like he's on some Soldier Boy shit. Like, nobody is like,
Yeah.
he's just so uncharted territory. I'm saying in the
Yeah.
aspect of like, and I don't know. Yo, bro.
Hmm.
So this is what I'm gonna say. From my perspective, what I have seen, the only people who have done something even close, and nobody has done the visuals he's done, but the only
Hmm.
people that have done something close to like that much of a like this nigga made a fucking novel. Like he made a audible novel.
Hmm.
Slick Rick, The Adventures of Slick Rick.
Hmm.
A lot of people hate on the Diary of Kirk Jones, who I feel
Hmm.
like once again, Sticky Fingers is for me underrated, but he's better than your underrated rapper, right? I really feel like
Sticky
Diary of
Fingers
Kirk
is
Jones
not
was
better than
excellent.
Pusha T, but that's
He
fine.
is, but you know what I'm saying. I
He's
also
really
think
not, bro.
Fredro is too. The dark skinned nigga of their group might be better than that nigga too. Yo, Sheik Luch is
I need to
better than
I
Pusha
need to
T. That's a
click the
fact.
leave button because you're
But no,
killing
I,
me right now, bro.
that's a fact. Sheik Luch has more bars than Pusha T. But
Okay.
um uh You know what I'm saying? Like the
The same person
dark.
thinks Cuba Gooding Jr. is better than Denzel, but go
I didn't
ahead.
say he's better, but I said that Denzel
He has
can't
more range
pull off. He definitely has more range. I'll give him that. But I think
because he did radio.
Eddie Murphy might have more range than Denzel. Did you see Mr. Church? All right, all right, all
There
right,
was no
all
retouch.
right, all right, hold on. So let me finish. All right, so wait, hold
Do
on.
you see
Just
how
let
you
me
made
finish.
me speechless just
I
now?
know.
Like
Just let me.
I can't do
I thought
this.
the camera
I
froze.
can't.
I thought the
I
camera
can't.
froze. All
No,
right, so
I did
let me
that on
finish.
purpose.
Okay, all right. So back to the dark twisted fantasy, right? Only
Yeah,
reason why I'm saying this is because nobody has done it. Slick Rick, The Adventures of Slick Rick, visual
sure,
didn't happen.
sure.
Diary, and this is just my, Diary of Kirk Jones. The
Yeah.
visuals didn't happen. I want to say, Biggie with Life or Death, it did it, and it was a double CD. But with this
Hmm.
dark twisted fantasy, bro, when he did that, and he did the actual visual, right?
Hmm.
And it was like I want to say, I think it was like an hour long. It might have been, right?
Hmm.
Bro, the visuals behind it that brought together the music
Hmm.
to then like I don't even like bro like chef's kiss, bro. Like I can't
I
even
got you.
say I really like I really I ain't gonna lie, I get emotional about that shit. Like
Clearly,
I really get like that shit, bro. That shit is gonna be I'm telling you, bro, that shit is gonna be in
I
history,
got
bro.
you.
And for people to not, that's why, like, I just ended, bro. Kanye West that has the longevity, career wise, and greatness that people do not respect. Just like
Hmm.
they don't respect LeBron James because he's still actively playing, and they don't
Hmm.
respect Tom Cruise because he's fucking 63. Those
Hmm.
three men have been putting in 20 plus years in their profession
You don't
at
think people
some of the
respect Tom
highest.
Cruise?
No, bro. Niggas don't.
Mm.
Niggas still throw Tom Cruise jumping up on a chair with Oprah like joke. You know what I'm saying?
I
Like,
haven't heard that in a while, but
bro, I'm
I
telling you,
don't know.
niggas still make fun of how he laughs. People still make fun
Really?
of how he runs. Like,
Hmm.
and I'm not
Well,
saying like they
that's
shouldn't. Yeah,
yeah.
I'm not saying they shouldn't. He's 63 years old. He's whatever. I'm not saying
Hmm.
you're in the spotlight, so people are gonna make fun of you regardless. I'm just saying
Hmm.
I just don't think people give I don't think people give him the respect like his due. Like if you would have
Hmm.
mentioned Tom Cruise and about a lot of people would be like Tom Cruise, like do that shit tomorrow. Ask five people at work, yo, Tom
On
Cruise is the
Monday.
man. About yeah, or yeah, Monday.
Hmm.
But yeah, niggas don't fuck with Tom Cruise, bro.
I didn't know
Niggas
that
look at
about
him
Tom
like,
Cruise because I still rock with Tom Cruise. Hell, I rock with LeBron James. Hell, I fuck with Kanye West too, just not as much as you do. That's all.
but see, that's the thing. I don't. It's not like I'm just jump out the window all the time with Kanye West. But when it
Yeah.
definitely comes to somebody being like, he's just trash now.
Nah. I
And I
think.
think it's
I
the same
think.
with LeBron. I'm not jump out the window with
Yeah.
LeBron.
Yeah.
But when
I
somebody's
think
like,
when
oh, he's
you.
overrated. What?
Yeah, because I think when people talk about some of the greatest artists of all time, I feel like Kanye West should be up there. But it gets messed up when you talk about greatest MC of all time, right? Kanye West's name is not as high as a lot of MCs because we're just talking about lyrical geniuses.
That's
But when we
fine.
talk about artists, yeah, like because Travis Scott is an excellent artist. I just think that he's a corny MC. Um, right? I mean, it is what it is. So you would compare Travis Scott, I'm not comparing, but Travis Scott belongs in the same ilk like a Kanye West, Tyler the
Like
Creator.
a
Like
what? Like I said, what? See,
I'm talking about an artist. You
nah.
don't what? You think Tyler Creator is a great MC? I'm talking about as an artist, like
No,
creating things. That's
I
what I'm talking about.
I don't know. I just feel like
You got something against Tyler Creator now. Here we go.
no. I had something against Travis
Who?
Scott. I don't think Travis Scott should be. I think Tyler the Creator is in his own category. I think Travis
Yeah.
Scott is in a he's in a category of festivals and like getting people to like turn up
Okay.
to music. You know what I mean? Like
Okay. I'll give
I
you
would put
that.
him in like a Playboy Cardi category. You know what I'm saying? Um,
Mm.
you know what I mean? Because they're just more so
Yeah,
like get the crowd hype. You know, I
that's
may not
true.
necessarily hear what you say, but I feel the vibe of your music. Like they're more like
Yeah, like
a
there'll never be another
vibe music.
Kanye West. There'll never be
That's
another
all. That's
Kanye to
it.
have that
That's it,
impact on
bro.
sneakers and clothing. I get it.
That's
I'm
it.
not I'm not disputing that.
That's all I'm saying, man. That's why I'm saying when anybody says something and they try to mention and be like, "Oh, well," like I'll give you the perfect example. And this is the reason why it
Hello? Hello?